Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out the new Brawler MEG and looking at the new meta. So the update literally just dropped. Just put some gems in my account, of course using code SpenLC. So of course we're going to be opening that free legendary that mega box in case we can actually get MEG inside of this one instead of buying it with the gems. I don't think that's going to happen though, unfortunately not. So we're just going to go ahead and buy MEG straight away. Legendary Brawler, that is a lot of money to spend on a legendary brawler. So of course if you guys are looking to pick up some gems to buy MEG, make sure you're using a credit code and shop. Mine will be greatly appreciated. So we're going to be jumping into some games in a minute. I'll go ahead and just max MEG off of camera just to make things quicker. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. All right guys, so we finally maxed out MEG. I actually had to put on like another £30 just to max it out because I'd run out of boxes. So funnily enough, we have a pin pack as well as just gem in the Brawl Pass just because it was better value for money. Looks like I've got 2 MEG pins already. So we've got MEG maxed out. Let's jump into some Power League gameplay now. All right guys, so jumping into our very first game, trying out MEG. So it's actually on a more longer range map, Bridge Too Far, which might be quite hard to get my super on, but thought I'd try it out. I was literally searching for like 10-15 minutes already, trying to find a game, and luckily we finally got a game with MEG. So I actually got 2 MEG pins already. You absolutely love to see it. The range isn't too bad with MEG, so I don't think actually it's going to be too hard to actually charge up this super. The other thing is she's super squishy down this lane. She's literally got the same HP as Tick, so it could be pretty hard to push up if we've got like a sharpshooter. Luckily we've got Spike on our lane, so it shouldn't be too bad already. Halfway to super, dodging our way up. Let's try get our super off a Piper. Okay, we're really struggling to get our super here. 30 seconds in. Let's try not panic too much. I mean, at least we're holding our lane right as long as we're not losing it. Spike already had to use 2 cactuses, which is good for us. We should be able to maybe charge our super here. Let's just see. Okay, we've got our super now. So now we're going to be in MEG form. Let's see how good this brawler is once you get your super. So I'm going to use gadget as well. The gadget actually makes you heal up as well, which is absolutely insane for a gadget. It makes you heal up for like 2.5k, which is pretty good. I'm just going to use my gadget again so I get more healing. And oh my god, MEG feels absolutely insane down the lane. Just look at that, just beaming people from a range. Like, what can these guys do? I'm going to eventually die in this MEG form. I'm not going to pop another gadget, probably just going to save it, but just look how much value I get. And then I also get a I think a 30% shield or something for 30 seconds. Well, I get a shield for 30 seconds, which is again just an insane star power. This is definitely going to be the better star power. That shield is kind of crazy. I don't think it should ever last this long. It just basically for me means that you're going to always use this star power. So far so good. I'm not losing my lane, and MEG already just feels absolutely insane. So again, into my MEG form, and yeah, this brawler is it's got to break the game. It's going to be absolutely insane. The good thing about it though, it doesn't have the healing mechanics with like a Byron. I believe it is nerfed a little bit. Lou is actually doing a good job at keeping us back here, which is kind of crazy. Like, Lou shouldn't be able to keep us back. I think he's just barely outranging us here. So trying to get in range. Lou is pushing up. We're getting a lot of shots onto him. I can't get close enough to deal the damage with a swipe of my super, but still holding my lane the entirety of the game, just showing how good MEG really is here. I'm literally not struggled at all here. Normally with other brawlers, I'm losing lane a little bit or like struggling, but there's not been a single moment where I've kind of struggled. So I got kind of 2-tap there, but there's just no way they're going to get back. You could just tell they're kind of mad that they've allowed us to have MEG. So really fun first game there. I can't wait to keep using MEG in Power League, especially if people don't realize how strong she is. So all my teammates kind of laughing here. I think they really know like how strong this brawler is. So going into the next game, this should be an easy win. It's just kind of crazy how much HP MEG has with that super. I think that's the most crazy thing for me, just because you have all that HP and then you respawn. Well, like even if you die, you're going to charge your super back up again, and you're basically getting the second life. And I really don't like that mechanic with brawlers. Like, so for example, like B, when she had the honeycoat, when 8-bit had the extra life, and Supercell obviously don't really like that mechanic as well. So kind of interested to hear the reasons why they kind of went for this type of brawler. I thought they really wouldn't want that type of brawler in the game again. So here we go, 7k HP, even when I was really weak. So I'm going to pop gadget here just to keep my survivability up a little bit here. So Lou's actually doing a good job. It's kind of toxic because Lou's just blocking off a lane, which I have to wait 10 seconds for, and I'm slowly health decaying. So it's kind of frustrating for me as the super here. Let's try and get into range here. So we're just absolutely destroying this Spike on the long range. Unfortunately, Spike does have its cactus. Again, you can't charge your super as well in the other form with I have to get mech form to use that gadget. Okay, I didn't actually realize that. So we're actually really weak here. We do have our shield though. Kind of want to push up. I'm literally a few shots away from getting my mech form. And if we can get that, I can heal to full. So we're going to pop this, a little bit of lag. We're going to pop our gadget as well. And we're going to look to pop off. So every single person is just so scared to go down my lane. I actually one-shot Spike right here. So I'm just going to run up to him and just swipe him in the face. That is just absolutely hilarious. So probably going to eventually lose my lane here. Let's see if we can heal up in time. Okay, I was trying to get my super off to swipe him again. Let's see if I can get into... Oh, they just managed to kill me. So that's the only downside to it. Like, there's going to be a little bit of delay getting into that mech form, but I just still don't feel like that's enough to really put Meg in a bad spot. So 1% left there. This should be GG. There's nothing that these guys can do. Everyone just spinning. They know how powerful this brawler is. Absolutely insane. So I'm just going to look to charge it again. Okay, I'll just end up finishing it. So that's going to be the first game right there. We've played with Meg. I feel like Meg is absolutely insane. So we're going to play with a few more brawlers now and test them out. Let's jump straight into it. All right, guys. So jumping into the next game. So we're going to be trying out Jackie, especially with the new super. I feel like Jackie can actually be a little bit okay. I've had quite a few discussions with a few people thinking that Jackie's actually going to be really decent in the meta. I think it should be good with like max combinations, with Sandy combinations. I think with a little bit of speed in the comp, it can be really good because you can imagine it like a Tara pool, right? So I'm going to walk up to all of these guys, just going to run up. Okay, that does feel... You get 50% shield as well. I kind of forget about that aspect about Jackie. So Jackie, so far, so good with her. Do actually go down. Probably feel like the extra HP star power probably going to be a little bit better. Counter Crusher, I don't really know. You probably want to just use that extra shield just so you get a little bit of HP. So I'm just going to use my gadget here. I can imagine with the gadget with the super is going to be an insane combination. We're going to chain right here, get that 50% shield, and we're just tanking so much. So maybe Surge is able to score. Don't think that Mortis has got any swipes left. And okay, he hasn't scored. So already really loving the changes with Jackie. Already just feels a lot better than before. Not as useless as before. And it's just so nice. I just most of the time, or literally every single time, I just won't really use a Jackie super. The only way I would really get value out of a Jackie super is maybe if literally someone was on top of me, or I wanted to push the ball out of enemy hands, or something like that. Other than that, the super just completely useless, and normally actually made you lose the gunfight. So that's going to be the first game with Jackie. Going to be jumping into some Brock gameplay now. Let's jump straight into it. All right, guys. So jumping into the last game, we're going to be trying out Brock. I don't think there's really need to try out the Bell or the Carl. Nothing really else has changed. So new Brock. The range already feels a little bit weird. It feels like I'm playing a mini Brock. I don't know if you guys kind of understand that, but the range already, I know it's only, I think it's like 3 tiles or something like that. I don't really know to the full extent, but you can see the range definitely making an impact, and also the damage as well. The gadget, you're probably going to use more so for wall breaks now, just because the damage isn't really a lot. Maybe if they're like one shot from a normal shot, you might actually use it. So I'm going to just use it here, because why not? It's actually also obviously easier to hit the shot, so that's probably another reason why I'd use the gadget, but even more so now. Most people just use it for the wall break. So I'm just going to open up the map as I'm supposed to with Brock. Let's see, we're hitting more consistent shots. So a lot of people in the comment section did think that this would actually give a buff to Brock, just mainly because in the long term you're going to be hitting more shots. But then you got to kind of realize that he doesn't no longer two-shot those long-range brawlers, and you can't just gadget brawlers to kill them for the majority of the parts. So even though a lot of people thought that this would be a buff, I still in belief that it's going to be a nerf, but we'll have to wait and see. Definitely time will tell. Unfortunately, I probably are going to concede here. These guys just running all over us. Okay, Mortis is going to get a ball out for a split second. I don't know if that's going to be enough time to really stop it. The side is Mortis is a little bit angry. We're just going to use Gadget here because why not? It's probably going to be a little bit easier to hit Gadget as well, right? Because normally you had to wait for the full range to use the Gadget to get the shot on them correctly. I don't even know what's happening on my screen. I don't know what's happening on the screen. The ball's just going absolutely everywhere. They're kind of trolling at the moment. Looks like our teammate should be able to score. I'm hoping so. And also, I actually didn't show you guys the Dark Lord Spike pin, so probably will show that at the end of the game, just because it's really epic. I do like it. So that Primo's probably going to kill me here. Brock just getting completely overwhelmed, and I'll just kind of hope these guys just score so I can just end this pain, because they're just completely dominating us inside of this one. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you think of Meg, what you think of the new meta in the comment section below. I really feel like Meg's going to be a super strong brawler in this meta. Maybe a little bit map dependent, because obviously she doesn't have like the wall peeking mechanics of brawlers, but I still feel like she's going to be super strong and really hard to deal with. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let's quickly check out this Spike pin before we end off. Just absolutely epic. I love it. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.